Welcome to another episode of More Than Medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Kyjuan Brown, and today we're diving into a story that is just as complex and as it is controversial. We're back in the Peruvian Andes, but this time we're exploring the coca plant, a plant with deep cultural roots and significance here, yet one that has a darker side when it comes to its global impact. This is the untold story of coca, from its traditional use to its transformation into cocaine, and the exploitation that follows. Our journey begins in a small village here in Peru, where coca is grown and harvested, much like it has been for centuries.
Yeah, coca leaves.
So this is where cocaine comes from?
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, now
I thought it was something
I will
else.
explain you about the three types of coca.
Okay.
Yeah, the black coca, the white coca, and the green coca. This is green coca. The drug, the cocaine comes from this.
Okay.
You know, Peru is the country where was originate coca.
Okay.
Yeah, and here in Peru, coca production is legal, except in all the other countries.
Okay.
So,
Only Peru.
so this is legal. This plant is legal
Yeah,
in Peru,
They need to
Peru.
get the
but in
coca
other
from
countries,
but not to make it into the drug,
no.
but to use it as its natural form.
Yeah.
Yes.
In these very remote communities, coca leaves are revered for their medicinal properties and their ability to combat such things like altitude sickness and digestive and gastrointestinal illness.
The coca leaves we use for many properties. First, for medicine, because chewing coca, stomach ache, it calms
altitude
altitude
sickness.
sickness, and it has a lot of calcium to fish milk egg.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
coca. So
cook real one in
we
Bermuda.
use for
they should allow it.
for energy. When we chew coca, the effect of coca, the 14 alkaloids, including the cocaine alkaloid,
Yeah.
what it's gonna cause in your body is it's going to energize.
Like
Yeah?
cocaine.
You can stay almost all day without having breaks, without having food or meals, or drinks.
So this coca increases your energy, but they should be eating it as the walking.
walking.
Because I see them chewing something in their mouth.
Yeah, he was chewing it this morning.
I will show you. I have a coca bags over there,
Okay.
and it's used as a nutritional supplement.
Okay.
It might be considered as a superfood, but why it's not considered is because the bad side of coca is the drug,
Yes.
narco traffic.
Like with anything, it's always a bad side, and they
Yes, even like marijuana, it's got so many
Yes,
properties.
it's got so many properties, and they always focus on the bad side.
Yeah.
I never knew it was just a coca leaf.
Apparently they take it, then they cook it with gasoline,
Yeah.
and they add another drug to it, or
Because
acid, and then it makes it that powder.
in Colombia and the Andes, they have it in a big tub, and you see
Yeah.
people mashing it with their feet.
They make it as a paste in
Yeah.
the blocks, and then eventually once it's
So is this?
dried
So
out,
I don't even
This
know.
is coca
I can't
leaf.
tell which one's which.
Bitch just ain't get they picked it all off. She be chewing fucking poison ivy.
So this is coca that she's doing here.
Yeah, that's coca.
Chewing coca leaves and brewing them into teas is a daily practice, which is deeply embedded in these local cultures.
We use only 30% of our strong vibes, and then our speed is gonna start producing a juice with the coca, very strong juice. That's what we swallow.
Oh, you swallow it.
We swallow.
Just swallow the saliva that's mixed with the juice.
Okay, I heard the directions.
You need
we're
to,
gonna be ready for this hike.
you need to feel the strong savor first.
Oh, I taste it.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes good.
And then put it in the pouch alone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bitch, we could run up a mountain.
okay, the
I
first,
feel my tongue getting numb.
that's the effect
Anesthesia.
of cocaine.
That's xylocaine. Unlike the infamous derivative, cocaine, the traditional use of coca is very legal and well respected here in Peru. Coca leaves aren't just used here in the Andes, they travel far, far beyond these mountains. Historically, coca has even been one of those favorite ingredients in your famous Coca-Cola formulation. Today, the leaves are still used in various products such as medicine, xylocaine, and other anesthesia. As a dermatologist, I use lidocaine, for an example, a derivative of the coca plant, in my everyday practice. It's fascinating to learn that a substance that I rely on for patient care has roots in these very small and remote villages in Peru.
You know, guys, Peru as the biggest producer of coca in the world, even cocaine, because Peru overtook to Colombia as the biggest producer of cocaine, the drug. It's because all our production we sell to our government, and then our government sell to two chemical companies called Stefan Chemical Company and Mayen Crop. They have the permission, legal permission from the Department of Justice of USA to purchase coca to Peru. Well, for what purpose? Well, being as a chemical company, what they're gonna do is they're going to extract. We sell to the government on this state, dry. And in their big laboratories in New Jersey, what they're gonna do is they're going to extract the 14 alkaloids or ingredients, including the one known cocaine. Then they're gonna separate cocaine from the other 13 alkaloids. What are they gonna do? Business. The 13 ingredients they're gonna sell to another North American company located in Atlanta, Coca-Cola. The executives in Atlanta, they're going to use the 13 alkaloids of coca to 7X, in which they add caffeine, refined sugar, preservatives, colorants. This secret formula called 7X going to be distributed in all the world to produce the famous soft drink Coca-Cola.
So Coca-Cola comes from the cocoa tree?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes, I've always known that. I've always known Coca-Cola comes from the cocaine.
I had no clue.
Tree.
Now,
But
guys,
the interesting thing is, big business.
yeah,
You have small little farmers growing this, hand picking it.
Yeah.
The big corporations purchase it. One company extracts the cocaine part of it, and the other 13 they send to freaking Coca-Cola in Atlanta.
now,
And then for medicinal purposes like xylocaine and stuff for medicine.
yeah, now what happened with the cocaine alkaloid keep in New Jersey? They're going to distribute straight to the medicine, to use
For xylocaine.
cocaine as a anesthetic. That's why doctors, nurses, to make operation
They used to put
surgeries,
cocaine around the wound.
like ophthalmologists, also they're gonna use cocaine to
Spray
clean
down the back of your throat. And
eye drops,
Eye drops.
and also dentists.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, for
That makes sense.
anesthesia.
When you do
Yeah.
the extraction, yeah.
Now, you know, Peru, then Bolivia are the two countries. Why is legal in Peru and legal to grow coca? Because our population is more than 70% indigenous.
Yeah.
In our culture, we chew coca, as I told you, for medicine, to chew it, for energy, only for that, not to make a drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To understand more about this process, I joined a local family who were in the cocoa fields harvesting at the time. It's a labor-intensive work, done by hand, just as has been done for generations. These leaves are carefully picked, dried, and prepared for various uses. It's eye-opening to see the amount of effort that goes into this, and yet these farmers are paid next to nothing for their work. About the cocoa leaves.
Yeah.
How much do you sell the bag of cocoa leaves for to the government?
1 kilo of coca. 1 kilo of
Yeah.
coca we sell 4 soles, like $1.
Four soles?
Like $1.
How big is first of all, how big is a kilo?
A kilo, Kyjuan. You know how big a kilo is?
Not for 4 soles.
For 4 soles.
2 pounds. Yeah?
I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed right now. I am so pissed off right now. A kilo of coca leaves for 4 soles.
4 soles.
Not $4.
Bitch, $1 US.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, $1.
$1.25. Okay, we even say $2.
But how much cocoa leaves do you harvest? How many kilos do you harvest?
We harvest almost 30, between 20 to 30 kilos.
How often?
Every 4 months.
You saw it. That's now I
That's
understand why she was grabbing every leaf.
While these farmers toil under the hot Peruvian sun, these products and their derivatives of the coca plant whether it be bottles of Coca-Cola or vials of lidocaine or anesthesia, are sold for so much higher prices in the Western world. The disparity is staggering. These communities who put in most of the labor see the least reward. It's a stark reminder of the exploitation that often underpins global industries. As a medical professional, I've always been focused on the benefits of the products that I use without fully understanding its origin. Learning about the journey of Coca, from its remote fields to the medical supply closet in my office, has been an humbling experience. It's made me think more critically about the supply chain and the people who are often left out of the equation. This story of Coca is one of both cultural richness and profound inequality. It challenges us to think about the human cost behind the products we use every day. As a consumer, and especially as a healthcare professional, we have a responsibility to advocate for fair practices and to support the efforts to ensure that those who do the hardest work receive a fair share of the reward. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, I'm your host, Dr. Kyjuan Brown, and this has been More Than Medicine. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, there's always more to the story.